want some series racing, but want to slip, slide and drift your way to victory, the Dirt series is the way to go, and Dirt 5 is the best of the bunch. With a proper career mode, new events and simple driving controls, Dirt 5 provides a top-spec racing gear that'll get you pumped in no time. On the PS5, it also makes smart use of the DualSense's adaptive triggers and haptic feedback to further enhance the rallying experience. Dirt 5 is a Simcade racing video game, developed and published by Codemasters. The game was released for PlayStation 4, Windows and Xbox One on 6 November 2020, for Xbox Series XI on 10 November, and for PlayStation 5 on 12 November for North America, Oceania, Japan and South Korea, and 19 November for most other regions, for Stadia on 24 March 2021, and for Luna on 15 July 2021. It was the last video game released by Codemasters as a publisher before acquired by Electronic Arts on 18 February 2021. Dirt 5 is available on Xbox, PS4, PS5 and PC. Burnout Paradise Remastered provides the ultimate driving playground for you and your friends to play online. This remaster includes all add-ons from the Year of Paradise, including the Big Surf Island update, meticulously recreated and ready to wreck in 4K. Big Surf Island introduces an all-new district to Paradise City with fresh discoverables, events, online challenges and 9 new vehicles, cops and robbers. Introduces new online game mode along with police variations for 33 of Paradise's original vehicles. Legendary cars includes the Carson GT Nighthawk, Hunter Cavalry Bootlegger, Hunter Manhattan Spirit and the Jansen 88 Special. Burnout Bikes adds 7-10 hours of single player and countless hours of multiplayer play. Includes 4 motorbikes, Fail V100, F-Rosen Tone, Firehawk V4 and Firehawk GP competition. Burnout Paradise Toys includes toy versions of the following cars: Hunter Cavalry, Hunter Manhattan, Krieger WT, Jansen 12, Hunter Takedown 4x4, Carson GT Concept, Hunter Citizen, Carson Inferno Van, and the Nakamura Firehawk GP competition. Burnout Paradise Party allows for a pass the controls group party in-game to complete challenges. Burnout Paradise Boost includes 2 vehicles with unique boost abilities: the Carson Extreme Hot Rod and Montgomery Hawkamek. Burnout Paradise Cagney includes 2 brand new vehicles and additional community vehicle finishes plus online game modes. Explore Paradise City with friends. Burn rubber and shred metal across the open roads of Paradise City while discovering jumps, stunts and shortcuts. Blaze your path to glory in unique events, using your knowledge of the city to find the fastest routes and get the drop on rivals. Wreck your friends online or join forces to demolish hundreds of online challenges.
Wreckfest is a racing video game developed by Bugbear Entertainment and published by THQ Nordic. Wreckfest is described as the spiritual successor to the Flat Out series and a cross between Flat Out, Destruction Derby, and Cult 1989 PC Racer Street Road. A notable feature of the game engine is the use of soft body damage modeling, which enables location-based damage that affects the driving dynamics of vehicles in a realistic fashion. After a 4-year-long early access phase during which the game was called Next Car Game, the Windows version was released in June 2018, with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions released in August 2019, after multiple delays. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X's versions were released in 2021, while a Nintendo Switch version was released in 2022. A mobile port was released 14 November 2022. The game includes a variety of gameplay features, namely Banger Racing and Demolition Derby. The racing gameplay follows the same fundamental rules as most modern racing games, such as Need for Speed or Gran Turismo. The player controls a car in a race or demolition derby, the goal being to win the race or be the sole survivor of the derby, respectively. Before participating in an event, the player is allowed to choose a vehicle, select from a variety of assist levels, whether to use a manual or automatic transmission, ABS, as, A difficulty, etc. Players are also able to buy vehicles, customize vehicles, and perform upgrades. The game features 3 modes: career, multiplayer, and custom events. The races themselves focus heavily on vehicular combat, where players have to find a balance between defensive tactics such as avoiding or blocking opponents, and more aggressive tactics such as ramming opponents and shunting them into barriers to put them out of the race and earn points. While Wreckfest's focus on physics and vehicular damage is similar to previous destruction-based racing games such as Criterion's Burnout, it follows a somewhat slower and more strategic approach, resulting in a more traditional racing gameplay experience than in comparable games. Project Cars 2 is a motorsport racing simulator video game developed by Slightly Mad Studios and published and distributed by the Bandai Namco Entertainment Group. It was released worldwide on 22 September 2017 for PlayStation 4, Windows, and Xbox One. Project Cars 2 offers 140 track layouts at 60 different locations and 189 cars to choose from. It advertises that each track is a living, organic venue and changes lap by lap as the race progresses. This is achieved by a system called LiveTrack 3.0, including e.g., track temperature or dynamic weather. The game now features off-road driving, including rallycross tracks and cars. There are new manufacturers in the game, including Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Jaguar, Honda, Acura, and Nissan. In addition, Project Cars 2 supports virtual reality, VREE, up to 12x resolution, and triple screen support. Following the success of Project Cars, funding began to open for Project Cars 2 on 23 June 2015. World of Mass Development and Slightly Mad Studios opened donations through the Project Cars 2 official forum. Forum members and visitors choosing to donate had the option to using membership through the forums. In exchange, donors could gain access to development builds and voicing thoughts, opinions, and suggestions critical to the progress of the game. On 8 February 2017, Project Cars 2 was officially announced as a game coming late 2017. Slightly Mad Studios soon revealed that the game was going to consist of 182 cars from 38 manufacturers and a variety of car and race car classes. New additions including the Honda Civic, Jaguar XJ120, Toy 200 Guy, 86 and Nissan Rady 9s. Forza Horizon 5 is a 2021 racing video game developed by Playground Games and published by Xbox Game Studios. It is the 5th Forza Horizon title and 12th main installment in the Forza series. The game is set in a fictionalized representation of Mexico. It was released on 9 November 2020. 1 for Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. The game received critical acclaim and became a commercial success upon release. It launched to over 10 million players in the first week, the biggest ever launch for an Xbox Game Studios game. Notably, the game won Iggins Game of the Year award and 3 jury voted awards at the Game Awards. At the Game Awards 2020, 1 tying with Hazelight's It Takes Two for most wins. Forza Horizon 5 is a racing video game set in an open-world environment based in a fictional representation of Mexico. The game has the largest map in the entire Forza Horizon series, being 50 larger than its predecessor, Forza Horizon 4, while also having the highest point in the Horizon series. The map was described by creative director Mike Brown as one of the most diverse Forza Horizon maps the team has built. The map contains an active caldera volcano, jungles and beaches, ancient Mayan temples, and towns and cities, such as Guanajuato. Players can explore the open world freely, though they can also compete in multiplayer races and complete the campaign mode. Both the cars featured in the game and the player character can be extensively customized. Assetto Corsa Competizione, Italian for race setup, competition, is a racing simulation video game developed by Italian video game developer Cuno Simulazioni. The game focuses on GT3 and GT4 cars and is an officially licensed simulation of the 2018 and 2019 Blancpain GT Series, Season Sprint and Endurance Cups, and the total 24 hours of Spa, and is set to serve as a platform for esports. Cuno Simulazioni announced the game on 21 February 2018 with a planned Steam early access release in summer 2018. On 27 July 2018, a 12 September 2018 early access release date, and a roadmap with monthly updates until a full release in Q1 2019 was revealed at the total 24 hours of Spa 2018 Shro press conference. It was released out of early access on 29 May 2019. On 11 March 2020, publisher 505 Games and Cuno Simulazioni announced ports for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, which were released on 23 June 2020. Versions for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X's were announced at Gamescom 2021 and were released on 24 February 2022. Phone 23 is a racing video game developed by Codemasters and published by EA Sports. It is the 16th entry in the Phone series by Codemasters. It holds the official license for the 2023 Formula One and Formula 2 championships. The game was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and Linux through Valve's Proton compatibility layer on 16 June 2023. Phone 23 sees the return of the story mode, Breaking Point, which was introduced in Phone 2021. Two characters from Breaking Point, Devin Butler, the main antagonist, and Aiden Jackson, the protagonist, return for Breaking Point 2.0, as well as veteran now, retired driver Casper Ackerman, who also makes an appearance. A new character named Callie Mayer, Devin Butler's sister, makes an appearance, along with their dad, David Off Butler, who is the CEO of his own company, Butler Global, and Andrea O'Connor, the founder and owner of Connor Sport, who was the team principal in the Phone 2022 season. The game features a narrative mode with live action, scenes similar to Grid Legends. Gran Turismo 7 is a 2022 racing simulation game developed by Polyphony Digital and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is the 8th main installment and the 13th overall in the Gran Turismo series. The game was announced on June 11, 2020 at the PlayStation 5 reveal event and was released on March 4, 2022 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, making it the first multi-console installment in the series. The game also features virtual reality support compatible with PlayStation for 2 through a free in-game update. Gran Turismo 7 received generally favorable reviews from critics, with praise for its graphics and gameplay. Player reception was critical of its use of microtransactions, excessive grinding, and always online drum. Gran Turismo 7 features the return of the single-player campaign, gate simulation mode. Other returning features are the return of traditional racing tracks and vehicles, special events, championships, driving school, tuning part shop, used cars dealership, and GT Auto, while still retaining the new GE Sport mode. Brand Central and Discover, now labeled Showcase, that were introduced in Gran Turismo Sport. The player needs to progress through tasks, menu books, from the GT Cafe to unlock features like multiplayer, and all tracks and cars. The game features the return of dynamic time and weather effects, which previously appeared in Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6. Despite the game including a single-player campaign, like with Gran Turismo Sport, the game requires a constant internet connection in order for players to be able to save their progress. The series creator Kazunori Yamauchi explains that this decision was made to prevent hacking and cheating. Arcade mode is fully playable offline. For the PlayStation 5 version, the game takes advantage of the console's increased processing power, dedicated ray tracing hardware, custom solid-state drive storage, Tempest engine, and DualSense controller to support features such as advanced haptic technology feedback, adaptive triggers, real-time ray tracing effects, 3D spatial audio, and reduced loading times.